DC Comics is severing their relationship with Diamond. In the comic book industry, Diamond has been the only distributor of physical comics to retailers for years. They are the only ones that comic book stores deal with to get their new comics from the publishing companies. They have had a monopoly on the industry, which has often been a complaint by retailers, as it appears they are often hard to work with and unforgiving. There has been some backlash from retailers because of this decision, but hopefully this means Diamond will work to improve themselves in hopes of keeping their large market share, which would be a benefit to everyone. However, because of this, DC Comics has effectively killed New Comic Book Day. This is Exasperated Nerd Explains. This all started with that, plague that's been going around. Diamond announced they would stop distributing comics, which left DC in the lurch, as they must have had other ideas to the release timetable. It did not help matters that Diamond stopped making payments as well during this time period. DC was able to get some comics distributed via other companies while Diamond was shut down, and they must have either liked the experience or were bitter from Diamond's decision, as they exercised a clause in their contract to terminate services with them completely. With this decision to divorce DC from Diamond, DC's comics will now be released on Tuesdays instead of Wednesdays. Most comic book business is done on Wednesdays, as new comics bring in weekly customers, and even if customers have a pull list, they will often browse the store to see if there's anything else that catches their eye, and also see if something is missing from their pull. The decision by DC leaves 3 options for customers. 1. Your biggest comic book fans go in on both Tuesday and Wednesday to browse the entire selection of new comics for the week. 2. If you're a bigger fan of DC than other companies, you may go in on Tuesday to get your books and glance through what paltry remains are on the racks after 6 days from other companies. And 3. If you prefer Marvel, Image, or one of the other comic book companies to DC, you go in on Wednesday and browse the selection, seeing day-old items from DC, but everything else being released that day. DC must have confidence in themselves to make this decision, and we will see if they can pull more customers to come out on Tuesdays just for their products. Of course, these are all short-term solutions, as I think this decision will lead to other seismic changes in the industry. Now that DC has shot the opening salvo, all bets are off as to when new comic books will be released. You may have other companies try to outdo DC, jumping over them and releasing their content on Monday. Or a company may think that since most people get paid at the end of the week, why not change the release date to Friday instead? You have a special event comic? Now that issue comes out on Saturday. There are no rules, so they can do whatever they want. Instead of just Wednesdays, every day will be New Comic Book Day. If that is an improvement or helps sagging sales for the comic book industry remains to be seen. But I, for one, will probably be even more confused as to when an issue of something is supposed to be out. Thanks, DC. Anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching. Please check out my other videos and content. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Bye.